What's good, man? It's your boy Darren, the Bowtie Fragrance Guy. We talk about fragrances on this channel, but we also talk about grooming and style. So we're into that, which all grown men should be. Make sure you hit subscribe. Don't forget to enable notifications by hitting the bell icon as well, so anytime a new video is uploaded on YouTube, you guys get notified. Guys, it's a special day, man. It's a special day because today I'm going to tell you guys all about, well, not all, just about everything about my new upcoming fragrance release. I am super excited. This has been in the works for about 6 or 7 months now, I would say. And the process is so fun, man. But I'm gonna tell you guys all about the process and tell you guys all about, well, not all about, a lot about the new fragrance that's gonna be released here, hopefully pretty soon, man. So when the intro, we come back, we're gonna get into it, man. I'm super excited. Can't wait to tell you guys about the notes and the perfumer and that kind of stuff. So if you want to hear about it, you know the routine. Keep it locked right here. Let's get it.
The Bowtie Fragrance Guy.
All right, guys, we're back. Thank you so much for keeping it locked in. We're going to jump right into the video. Man, listen, first and foremost, if you have not signed up yet at the link down below, I'm going to include it in the description. I'm going to pin the comment. Guys, you need to make sure that you register at this link so that as soon as the fragrance drops, you're going to get notified and you'll get the special discount that we're going to offer when the fragrance launches at launch time. I cannot stress that enough. So before you move on, before you listen to the rest of this, register really quick so you know about the fragrance when it drops. All right? First and foremost, I sincerely appreciate all of you guys that have been supporting me over the years, whether it's you're here from a long time ago, or you just became a subscriber as recently as this moment. I sincerely appreciate the support. This fragrance is something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. Some of you know, and some of you may not know, I've done 5 fragrances before with Navitus Parfums a few years ago, all that are very special and near and dear to my heart. We actually may be doing a limited release on probably Serenade, which to me was the most complex fragrance that I did. And I think true fragrance connoisseurs that never got a chance to experience Serenade is one that you would want to get your nose on. But in the past, we did, the first 2 were Serenade, and the initial name of the fragrance was Aubade. So Serenade was like a song sung in the evening, Aubade, a song sung in the morning. And I thought it was the perfect pairing of those names because one was more of an evening scent, one was more of a daytime kind of everyday wear. Then we had an issue with the name. I had to change Aubade to Lyrik. Either way, 2 amazing fragrances that I initially did. And then we came out with Eau Debonair, Sartorial Nuit, and Divine Aphrodisiac, which again, 3 amazing fragrances in there, right? We had Eau Debonair, which was a unisex fragrance that all the ladies seem to love, not only themselves, but on guys. And then, of course, we had Sartorial Nuit, which was another signature scent, kind of sitting around lavender and orange blossom, 2 notes that I love. And last but not least, we had Divine Aphrodisiac, which was a very unique gourmand scent. You guys know I love gourmands, and had this peanut butter accord, which made it very unique. So now that brings us to the present day. And number one, with this fragrance, I wanted to incorporate a lot of notes that I love. So the main note that you're gonna get in this fragrance is plum. So this is going to be a plum-based fragrance. I love plum because it gives a fruitiness to fragrances, but it gives a sensuality to fragrances. And for this fragrance, I'm just telling you guys, I was going for something super sexy. By the same token, a fragrance that wasn't too complex to where everybody, for the most part, that put their nose to this fragrance would enjoy. You got some great plum fragrances out there in the market, like Plum Japonais from Tom Ford, but that's a very smoky plum fragrance. Plum and Cognac, a very boozy plum fragrance. Again, with a little smoky incense on the dry down. So I wanted to go in a different direction. I wanted to do plum, but I wanted to do something that had a little bit of a sweeter, more universal scent profile by using some of my favorite notes, and we were able to accomplish that. Guys, the perfumer on this fragrance, you guys aren't even going to believe the master perfumer that helped to construct this fragrance. I'm going to name some fragrances. Mocus from Bodicea Victoria. We got Valiant from Bodicea Victoria. And one of my favorite fragrances of all time, Blue Sapphire from Bodicea Victoria. Yes, the perfumer of those fragrances is the perfumer of my fragrances. I'm talking about none other than the master perfumer, Christian Provenzano. Christian Provenzano has done a lot of the best fragrances from Bodicea Victoria. The Victorious, actually, he did most of that fragrance. He was an in-house perfumer until like maybe 2 years ago when he moved on and kind of started his own brand. But Christian Provenzano, when I tell you guys, he did his thing. He did his thug thizzle on this fragrance. He helped to bring my creative genius to life by, again, combining some of my favorite fragrances in the world, my favorite notes, combining those notes and coming up with this masterpiece of a fragrance. I'm not going to reveal the name today, but I do want to tell you guys about some more notes that are included in this masterpiece of a fragrance. Like I told you guys, last year I was doing a series on some of my favorite notes, and most of my favorite notes, my top 6, are in this fragrance. Again, we're going to start off with that boozy plum. You get that in abundance in the opening of the fragrance, but we did pair that with a French cognac. French cognac, very sexy. So you do get some booziness with the plum, but it's a very, very sensual kind of accord that is created with the plum here and the French cognac in the opening. Now, if you know anything about me, this fragrance had to have these next notes in it. We had to have some tonka bean, we had to have some cinnamon, and we had to have my favorite note of all time, which is amber. So those are some of the other notes in the fragrance. There's a few more, but I do want to tell you guys about those because to me, those are the main notes. And to make it not quite as smoking incensey as something you would smell like a plum japonais, but I wanted to have add some masculinity to the scent profile, but not necessarily incense. So what I decided to do with this is add the note of tobacco, which is a note you guys have heard me talk about as well as another one of my favorite notes. So again, just think about that, guys. You got some cognac in here, French cognac, you got plum, you have amber, you have tonka bean, you have cinnamon, you have tobacco. Come on, man. Perfect time of the year. This is going to be the perfect signature fall and winter scent. And the best part about this is it's not going to cost you an arm and a leg. So make sure you are signed up at that link. So when this drops, you'll be able to get this fragrance for under $100. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, guys. I just wanted to come on and give you guys a little bit more information about the fragrance, the perfumer, some of the notes. On my next fragrance, when it actually drops, I want to be revealing the name of the fragrance, which is just so appropriate when you hear it. Super, super sexy, kind of sort of what I wanted to go for with the overall feel of this fragrance, from the notes to the name of the fragrance, to kind of the meaning behind the fragrance. It's going to all make sense to you guys, but if you want to get this boozy plum fragrance, and it is going to be a standout, make sure you sign up at that link to be one of the first to know when it drops. That way you get that discount, because again, I will tell you guys and stress this, it is going to be in a limited quantity, and you guys, if you miss out, you miss out. So that's all I have for you guys today, man. I hope I get you guys' support, and I truly appreciate your support. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Till next time, I'll catch you on the flip side. Peace.